Shalom. I want to start off giving infinite honors, glory, and prayers to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, rule well, teaches the truth 100%, no cut. Double shalom and salutation to the Aki and push this word across the four winds in true faith and sincerity, given all diligence. I want to just get into a quick lesson out of one, Ratazah, Lord's will is edifying and to the point, just sitting around, not doubting, okay, and constantly just moving forth, okay, in this ministry, constantly growing in our faith, okay. As you see this quote, it says, doubt can only be removed by action. And that's a doubt will seep in and hinder growth, man. Okay, to stop your progression within this ministry. You'll slow down and stop, doing your lessons. You'll stop examining yourself. Pride starts to kick in. The spirit starts to fade out. We got to just keep moving within this ministry, man, doing what's required of us. Okay, again, study to show yourself approved. Examine yourself daily. Walk circumspect. Blessed is he that readeth. Meditating upon the word, searching out the secrets, okay, of the ancient men. Okay, constantly keeping your mind occupied in the meditation thereof, man, these scriptures, man. Okay, pursuing Sirach 39. All right, again, doubt can only be removed by action, constantly working in the spirit, man. Because when you stop, that's when doubt creeps in. That's when pride grows. Okay, and those demons fest up. Not evil thoughts are in your mind. Maliciousness, Now you ain't calling on the names. Now you not praying. You ain't doing your lessons. You not fellowshipping with the brothers. You not in communication. All right, we got to constantly keep moving. Hey, as rivers of living waters. Okay, one thing about a river, it's constantly in motion. And that motion, it's filtering itself. Okay, a river is one of the cleanest a river stream. It's clean, man. You could drink out of a majority of them, man. But we're in Babylon, so then everything is polluted. But a river, it filters itself because it's in constant motion. Okay, so we gotta constantly be in motion through the spirit, man. Okay, and not doubt. All right, when you lacking in anything, we about to get it. You pray, man. Okay, when you uncertain about anything, you pray to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, and the Lord is gonna direct you, man. Okay, he's going to direct your steps. He's going to direct you to the counsel that you need, man. Okay, to constantly keep you secured within the faith, man. But you got to take action. All right. This is First Peter's. Matter of fact, let's get this. This is James 1 and chapter 1, verse 2 through 8. The NIV, it reads, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds." All right, and then we coming into, a Jacob's trouble full on. So it's going to be a lot of, monkey wrenches that Satan try and throw in there to cause doubt. Okay, to hinder us from moving forth. Okay, to stop us from believing in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, which can deliver you out of any situation that becomes your way, man. Okay. It says, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Now let's get that word perseverance, man. And it reads, perseverance. It says persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. All right, constantly in motion, moving in the spirit. Okay, applying these precepts. All right, not being stagnant. Okay, not allowing doubt to hinder your growth, man, to hinder your process of becoming closer to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Okay, doubt will throw you off your path, man, that the Lord has laid out for you, man. All right, you got to get over those hurdles. We have to get over those hurdles, man, and constantly, keep moving forward, man. Having perseverance, man. Okay, and patience breeds that, man. Okay, perseverance, man. Being able to suffer and keep moving forward through any situation, that's perseverance, man. All right. Back in James, it says, "Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything, no excuses." You know one thing about it. Hey, move forward. The Lord has me. Okay, the Lord has me. Hey, look at it to this point where the Lord has built you up in the spirit. You think he's going to stop? Okay, as long as you believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, okay, you showing your faith by your works, the Lord will never stop increasing you, man, in the spirit, man. But when that doubt creeps in, or whatever angle it comes in at, okay, by you allowing Satan to fester on your mind, that's when the Lord stops dealing with you, man, because you stop believing, man. Okay, you got to keep moving forth. It says, if any of you lack wisdom, you should ask of the Most High, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. But when you ask, you must believe and not doubt. Let's get that word doubt. Salakia. All right, doubt. It says a feeling of uncertainty or lack of conviction. Feel uncertain about, fear, be afraid. Man, we only to fear Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, nothing else. Okay, when doubt creeps in, man, that means you're not, that conviction is left of you fearing the Lord, serving the Lord. Okay, and what fear of the Lord is what? The root of wisdom. When you fear the Lord, you understand that the Lord does it all, man, good and evil. Okay, the Lord makes alive, the Lord kills. The Lord makes rich, he makes poor. The Lord does all things, man. So in that, you having faith, you fear Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. You constantly in motion in the spirit. You know that, okay, no matter what situation, again, befalls you, okay, the Lord is going to deliver you out of it, man. All right, the scripture talk about whoever called upon the Lord and the Lord did not answer him, man, did not hear him, man. Okay. It says, if any of you lack, roughly paraphrasing, if any of you lack wisdom, you should ask the Most High, who give generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. But when you ask, you must believe and not doubt, because the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind. That person should not expect to receive anything from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Such a person is double-minded and unstable in all they do, man. So you got to keep your eyes single. We got to constantly stay in motion in the spirit. Don't stop moving in the spirit. Don't stop growing. Okay, constantly stay in action. Okay, praying, fasting when need be, studying, okay, meditating upon the word, applying the scriptures, okay, reading, all right, staying yoked up with the brothers, with the Akim, the brotherhood, man. All right, do your lessons, all right, stay in motion, man, okay, in the spirit, man, constantly keep the spirit moving, man, all right. Now let's get this real quick. This is Sirach 22 and 16. It says, as timber girded and bound together in a building cannot be loosed with shaking, so the heart that is established by advised counsel shall fear at no time, man, shall fear at no time. But you can't have doubt, man. You have to trust in the counsel of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, which comes in the form of these scriptures and the men that teach them, man. Okay. All right, and you show your faith by your works, man. Taking heed unto the counsel that's being set out and given out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. All right. Let's get this. This is 1 Peter 5, 8 through 11. All right, don't allow Satan to throw those monkey wrenches in there, man, and cause doubt. Okay, to throw you off your course. All right. Again, because hey, as we venture in to Jacob's trouble, the Lord turning Jacob's trouble up, all the way to the max. It's going to be a lot of tests and temptations, man, that's going to try and throw you off your square. It's going to be a lot of situations that's going to try and cause doubt, as if the Lord has abandoned you, as the Lord forsaken you. But no, remember the men of old. Okay, remember these precepts. Meditate on these scriptures, man. Okay, remember that the Lord has built you up all the way until where you at now, until where you will be. And that the Lord will not stop growing you, man, as long as you believe, man. Okay, the Lord will not abandon you or forsaken you, man. All right, it's when you doubt, when you stop, okay, doing what's required of you from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. That's when you're on your own, okay, and it allows Satan to grab hold of you. All right, now this is 1 Peter 5 and 8 through 11. The NIV it reads, "Be alert and of sober mind." These scriptures keep your mind sober, okay, meditating on them. So your pH, this is your alkaline, okay. Just keep your pH balanced, keep you hydrated. All right, your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. All right, when you stop, you ain't in motion. When you watch those the Discovery Channel, those different Animal Planet, when those lions are hunting, they always go after the one that's off guard. Okay, the one that's lacking, that's in the back. Okay, you notice when the lion, those gazelles, notice the presence of the lion. What they do, they run, they stay in motion. All right, so we have to constantly stay in motion, man, in the spirit. So Satan won't be able to pounce on us, man, and devour us, man. All right. It says, resist him standing firm in the faith, because you know that the family of believers throughout the world is undergoing the same kinds of suffering. So hey, we all catching hell going through things, man. Okay, but we can't allow that doubt to creep in and stop us from moving forth in this ministry. It says, in the Most High of all grace, who called you to his eternal glory in the Mashiach, the anointed, after you have suffered a little while, will himself restore you and make you strong, firm, and steadfast. To him be the power forever and ever. Amen. All right, so just keep these things in mind, man. Stand strong in our faith and don't doubt. All right, when doubt creeps in, it's a wrap. Satan got your ass, man. All right, now let's get this. This is Sirach 22:18. Pale set on a high place would never stand against the wind. So a fearful heart and the imagination of a fool cannot stand against any fear. All right, so you only fear Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, man. All right, keep your mind grounded and firm in the faith. Okay, in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, and you gonna fare better. Okay, and nevertheless, all right, now let's get this. Matthew 7:24-27. Therefore, whoever hears these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will like him unto a wise man. Unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the flood came, different trials, tribulations, and troubles. Okay. And the wind blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock, man. The men of the Lord, man, the house of David, man. Okay, will not be shaken by anything, man. Okay, their faith is going to be established, man, by what? Wise counsel, which comes from Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. Okay, it says, and everyone that hears these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man which built his house upon the sand, and the rain descended, and the flood came, and the wind blew and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it, because it wasn't rooted in faith, man. Have to be rooted in faith and cannot allow doubt to creep in and throw you off your course, man, to stop you from growing in this ministry. Okay. Now we're going to end it on this last precept. Hebrews 11:6, the NIV. And without faith it is impossible to please the Most High, because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists, and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him. So always in motion, growing in the spirit. Okay. Always seeking edification and to edify. Okay, constantly flowing in the spirit, man. Okay, as a river, steady in motion. Okay, that's how we ought to be, not to doubt. But with that, Lord willing, lessons edifying to the point. Till next time, Shalom.